I'm Chaplain Davis, and I'm glad to be with you again today. I'd like to share a few words of encouragement and also a life lesson that I hope you can put into practice this very day. All of us are very familiar with what situational awareness is. Of course, it's about context, time and place, being safe, being vigilant, even hypervigilant at times. This can save our life and protect others. But there's a big difference in being chronically hypervigilant and paying attention. The two are very different. Someone has compared being hypervigilant to like being in a dark room all day with a flashlight, looking for danger lurking in every corner. Paying attention, on the other hand, is like the sun shining on everything around us, where we're very conscious of our surroundings. We're fully present in that moment. It's good to know when to be vigilant and when to pay attention. The two are not the same. A friend of mine gave me this advice many years ago. He said, "Glenn, try to make sure your mind and body are in the same place." That seems obvious. Those two travel together, right? But not always. We can be in one place physically, but the rest of us hasn't caught up yet. I can make this personal. My wife used to tell me years ago when I would call just to check in, she could tell from the sound of my voice that I needed to go somewhere else before I came home. So it became a habit of hers to say, "Why don't you go by the Y before you come home?" And to this very day, I still carry my gym bag around. It's as close to me as my iPhone is. We have to set boundaries and know when we have to pay attention. And when being hypervigilant is not only unhealthy, it's not safe for us to stay in that mode. Have any of you ever been accused by your family or children of interrogating them? Sometimes that happens when we forget we're at home now and we're not still at work. So it's important to remember how important attention is. Let me give you another example. I was at a memorial service this weekend for a dear friend, and I can promise you that of all the things his family remembers about him, it was not his awards, it was not all the overtime hours he worked in his career, it was the attention he gave them, the time he spent with each of them. So I encourage everyone to stop and think today about what is deserving of your attention and when are you being hypervigilant when you don't have to be. This isn't just good advice for our loved ones and our families. We change the climate in the room, the space around us, when we're paying attention to people. When we're truly listening, it diminishes anxiety. It lessens fear. People see us as more engaged, more empathetic, more compassionate. This can really change the outcome of situations we encounter. So I encourage you today to give some thought to that. What is deserving of your attention today? It not only will be healthy for you, but also for all of those you meet. Most of all, stay in touch with the Chaplain team and know we're supporting you each and every day.